Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a little bit of a mixed haul because I feel like there's a little bit of stuff from both and I didn't want to do a completely separate video for each one, so let's just jump right into it. I have some things from SEZANE that they kindly sent over in celebration of them being now shoppable online in Canada. Don't worry, this scoop is that they will be working on opening up more locations across North America and hopefully one in Toronto soon. I have no idea where yet, so I can't give you the deets on that, but as soon as I find out, I will definitely let you know. But you can essentially now shop them online with no duties, which is a godsend. All of my fellow Canadians, we probably understand and commiserate over the pain of shopping online when you get hit by duties. It is not fun being told that sometimes you have to pay 30% of your whole order extra on top of what you already spent. Music to my ears that you can now shop it online with no duties, so I have a couple pieces from them. And then I saw that Mango was having a huge 25% off sale on their website, so I went ahead and did my own little order of a bunch of stuff that's been sitting in my shopping cart for so long now that I cannot wait to show you guys. I just saw some pieces that I felt like were holes in my closet. But yes, I'm gonna do a little review haul situation and try them on and show you how I would style each piece, because I had very specific outfits in mind for some of these and I want to share them with you just to give you guys some like outfit inspo in case you're looking for some new outfit ideas for the fall winter season. I want to start off with SEZANE first because I got a few pieces from them. They sent over a little voucher for me to redeem some items online, and then they had an event in person where I could pick up another piece. I got quite a few pieces and I essentially went ahead and got some staples. There were so many beautiful pieces that were like one-offs. I don't really have in my closet that look beautiful, but again, I also have a lot of holes in my closet right now that I wanted to fill, and this was the perfect opportunity to. I just also want to share with you guys a little gift with purchase they included. It is so cute and actually very practical. So it's this little travel jewelry pouch right here, and I've actually been eyeing one from some other brands online on Amazon, so I'm really glad that they sent this one over because I can bring this one with me. It was just like a gift with purchase and I was not expecting this at all, but this is going to be perfect for some upcoming trips that I have. We are, well, at least I'm going to be going to Val d'Isère, which is the French Alps, and then in January Peter and I and Harrison are going to be going to Vietnam together, so lots of traveling coming up quite soon. I cannot wait to start using this, and oh my god, I'm just hitting myself with everything today. Sorry, back to this. I can't wait to test this out and I'll let you guys know if this is going to become a travel essential for me. I can't believe I just did that. The first thing that I got immediately when I went on the site was this black midi-ish length silk satin skirt. It has a thicker waistband here. Most of the silk satin slip skirts that I have elasticated waistbands, and this one is not stretchy by any means, so you do have to make sure you're getting a waist that suits yourself. And it has a zipper on the side, so you can easily slip it up and down with an eyelet hook to attach it so that your zipper does not go up and down on its own as you're wearing it through the day, because that is the last thing that you want. I don't know why my closet has so many empty holes of classic and timeless pieces that you would think everybody has. For some reason, I've just spent my life collecting sweaters apparently and one-offs, and I realized I have a lot of empty areas that need to be fulfilled, and I don't have a classic black skirt. So this is right up my alley. It's nice and long. It's a little bit longer than your midi length, almost dipping into maxi level, and I really wish they had a full maxi length skirt because that is exactly what I want right now. But this is also something I needed to have in my closet. I love it. It's really smooth on, super flattering. It's not an overly lightweight material that will cling to your body and show off all the lines of like whatever underwear that you have or cellulite or anything. It just like glides over the body really smoothly and is extremely flattering on. It's kind of a high waist. I would recommend sizing up if you want to be lower slung on your hips, and if you want a perfect fit, just get your true to size. It's gonna be a nice little high waist right here. I cannot remember the name of the skirt for the life of me, but I will include everything in the description box down below with links to what I got, so if you guys want to get the same one, you can. This one I ordered in a size 34, and I find that this is like the perfect fit for me from SEZANE, so I know moving forward I'm gonna be getting 34s from bottoms from now on. It's really functional. I've already worn it a ton. I honestly wanted to unbox this for you guys first before I even decide to wear it, but I just was so excited to get this package in because I had so many pieces I've been dying to add to my closet for the longest time that I just went ahead and started wearing it already, and I love it. Highly, highly recommend the skirt. Another hole in my closet, and it's not really a hole. I have a lot of them already. I just don't have that like perfect classic one. I still don't think this exactly hits that spot, but we're getting there. So I got a white button-down shirt, and this is like a really thick kind of brushed cotton material. It's very smooth and soft in the skin. It's not like a pressed office shirt that has that like really cool touch to it. You can feel the texture on this when you touch this, and I was pleasantly surprised by this. So I don't have any shirts of this material yet. I was looking specifically for like a very relaxed white long sleeve button down that I could roll up at the sleeves, have it fairly loose around the body, tuck it in and not be too short. I have a lot of really form-fitting white button shirts that look like super slimming on the body. They have really immaculate tailoring. I also have other ones that are like really loose and boxy, can be flowy, and can be turned into a dress. I don't have anything that's precisely white that could be like a boyfriend shirt. I do have Peter's shirt that I steal, but it's not the right proportions to me, and I wanted one that would suit my body. So this is kind of getting closer. I do want one more slightly bigger, so I think I might actually reorder it again in the size up so I can have a boxier cut if I wanted to and have it be perfect for that look, where if I was going to wear this with leggings and like a sports bra, this would be just long enough to cover my butt. Right now it's kind of long enough to do that, but if you say are like wearing a skirt, it would not go below the skirt and cover it. It ends like just right above the skirt, and I want like a really long white dress shirt. So this one works so far for that casual fit. I have really liked pairing this with my Silk Matine Studios pants. It looks really effortless, super comfortable, very chic, and I know this is gonna definitely be a staple in my closet soon. I also got this one in a size 34 as well, but I think I actually would have preferred if I got it one size up. The sleeve length is perfect for me, but I do have slightly longer arms, so it stops right at the wrist here. And I think going one size up would actually help with that issue, because then I could have it long enough where like I could just drape it over my hands like this. Like I'm the type of person who likes really long sleeves, so I kind of think that the size 36 would have been better for me, to be very honest. But at the end of the day, if you want a perfect fit, it is true to size. I do like how thick and sturdy this material is. It's very, very comfortable. I have always had my eye on SEZANE sweaters and knits, and I believe they're actually celebrating 10 years of knitwear this year. So I picked this one up. This is a berry cardigan. I know their classic one is the Gaspard one, and I'll show you guys that one in a second. But the berry is very similar, except for the fact that it has like a V-cut neckline here where the buttons meet at the center. I got the Ecru in Camel color. It's very, well, I wouldn't say it's big. It's a little bit oversized. It's definitely like a relaxed fit cardigan. I would recommend sizing down one if you want a more slimmer fit, because this is quite oversized on me. I had thought that I would actually need a size small with my mom bod, but in fact when I tried on the extra small, this felt like a small to me. So I think that I would recommend everybody sizing down one for the perfect fit. And if you want like a really loose relaxed fit, get yours regular size, because that's how it's going to give you as a fit. The fun thing with these cardigans is that can actually be worn both front and backwards, and I actually really like the berry one because it goes in so low that if you were to wear this in the back, it actually shows a little bit of the back, and it's like a sneaky, sexy peek of skin that you usually never really show off that much. So I really like that these are fully reversible, and because they're reversible, they actually did the tag so you can remove them completely. So if you're wearing the back against your neckline right here, you're not gonna have that like tag itch up against you. The finish of the buttons are really beautiful too. It's like this beautiful enamel creamy color. It's really delicate. I love this colorway. You guys know neutrals are right up my alley, so this works perfectly for me. So the materials on this is actually a blend. The main fabric is 37% Super Kid mohair. I don't know what that means. 37% baby alpaca, and 26% polyamide. The stripe, I believe that's the brown one, because this is the main fabric is the creamy color. The stripe is 100% polyester. So there is quite a bit of mohair and alpaca blend into this. And from my experience, when it comes to alpaca and mohair, it can get a little bit itchy on the skin. So if you're somebody that gets irritated by knits, I would be wary of this one, because if you're not going to be wearing anything underneath this, then it might kind of irritate you a little bit. Otherwise, I would recommend wearing a shirt under so that you can give your skin that buffer between the sweater and yourself. Otherwise, I really like it. I think it's cute. I think I would love to get this in a red, but in the double extra small. So it's like a nice, very petite, sleek, fitted kind of look. It's beautiful. And then this is the one that I brought home from the preview event to see their full fall winter collection for this year. And this is the world-renowned Gaspard sweater. So very, very similar to the berry sweater, except it has a softer, rounder collar at the top here. So you're not showing off as much of your décolletage or your back if you're gonna wear this frontwards or backwards. This is in the really cute baby blue color. I also got this one in the extra small. I didn't realize that you could actually size down in this to the double extra small, and I think I probably would have preferred that so I could get that really like sleek fitted look. I know now at least when it comes to SEZANE sweaters, I would have to probably go down to a double extra small for like a really fitted look, and then an extra small for like a loose kind of casual fit. Otherwise, this has a similar type of material composition. Let me just double check really quickly. This is essentially material composition wise the exact same as the berry sweater. So again, a little bit itchy on your skin. I would suggest wearing a layer underneath if you want to create that buffer. Otherwise, it's a very comfortable knit. It's a very fine one too. It's not a huge chunky one. And the sweater itself is very lightweight. So over time, you don't have to worry about this dragging down and stretching as you're wearing it. I do find the sleeves are nice and long, so it fully covers your wrists in the wintertime. You're not going to get cold. And I really love that they release these every year in a new variety of colors along with their core colors. So if you don't necessarily like this one, don't worry. Keep an eye out for it. If you like the silhouette, I'm sure they're going to release a bunch of new colors. But right now I have the red one on my wish list next. Okay, so that is everything from SEZANE. Nice little small haul, like I said. definitely not large enough to warrant its own little video. Let's move on to the Mango one. I got a lot of stuff from Mango because it was 25% off the site. Mango is significantly pricier than like Zara and H&M, and I try to wait for sales to be able to get the pieces that I like, because when you know things are gonna go on sale, why pay for them full price? It just doesn't make sense. So the number one thing that I got from this that I was really excited for was this kind of caramel colored suede skirt. If I can find out where the back and the front is. There is a slight zip on the side here, and this is obviously a mini skirt, but I don't have any skirts in this material or cut, and it just looks so cute and very effortless and chic. It has this tiny little slit on the side here, but nothing big enough that when you're walking around it actually moves and shows off any like leg or skin. It's just a little bit of a venting to make it more comfortable when you're maneuvering around in the skirt. The inside is fully lined, so you're not going to get too hot against the back of the suede. However, the waistband does have some suede here, so over time this may discolor as you're wearing it and get a little like sticky if you're wearing it at somewhere cold and you're bundled up hot. I just think it's so simple and very elegant, and I don't have anything like this, and I think this would be really great with what I'm going to show you next. I think this is going to be a keeper. It's so good. So the next thing that I bought to go with this skirt is a suede blazer. I have nothing like this, and this is giving me very like 70s hippie vibe. However, I'm not necessarily going to be styling this with like jeans or fringe or anything. I just really wanted it to go with this skirt so I could wear these two together as a set, maybe like a nice little white button down underneath, and then a pair of like black knee-high boots, or even like brown suede boots would look really cute. Like a full suede look. Chef's kiss. I'm imagining it in my head right now, and I already love it. The only thing with this blazer is that it's a little expensive. I know it's all suede, which is why it's so pricey, but it feels like it's a little bit out of my current price range, and I don't know how much where I'm actually going to be getting out of this. This is obviously a very fall looking blazer, let alone suede or more or less just like the brown color. I don't think this is the type of blazer I would be wearing in the deep of winter or spring or summer. So for the price tag, I don't know if I need to keep something that expensive in my closet just to wear for one season. Albeit it looks really good with the skirt. The two of them together are wonderful. But the one minor thing that I noticed is that the color match is not exactly perfect, which is what's keeping me from deciding to keep these. This one seems a little bit warmer, where this seems to be a little bit of a cooler tone suede. Again, it's a natural product, so I don't know if it's because of the way it was like tanned. It just doesn't match. But as much as I love the two of them together, and you're gonna see in the cutaway, I think I'm gonna have to let this one go just because I can't really justify the price with the amount of wear that I'm gonna get out of it. But it's so freaking good, guys. And the suede is so incredibly soft. Oh, it's so good. I love it so much. Next thing I got, I figured I would try it. I don't really know if this is exactly my style or it's just trendy right now, which is why I was drawn to it. And it is this dress. It gives me very Rat and Boa vibes, except not the Rat and Boa price tag, because those dresses are quite expensive. It's like this meshy material with lots of drawstring on it, and it has a slip attached to the inside, so you don't really need to worry about finding a slip to go with this. Now, I really like this for resort wear, but am I going to a resort? No. I think this would actually look really good with that suede blazer on, and with a pair of like suede cowboy boots. That'd be a really chic look. I have, again, nowhere to wear these looks to anyways, and as winter sets upon us in Canada, you cannot wear this. Like, this is gonna be freezing. I'm literally asking to get frostbite if I wear this outside. It's also not that figure hugging and as like silhouette slimming as I thought it would look on me. I guess online the photos did look very flowy and loose, but I was hoping that this would hug in a little bit more and give my body more shape and dimension. It doesn't. And even though it looks like okay and cute and I like it, I don't love it enough to justify keeping this around my closet. So even though it is beautiful, I will have to say, and if you have somewhere to go that's like a tropical destination, this is exactly the kind of dress I would pick up if I didn't want to spend Rat and Boa prices. So highly recommend this one. It's perfect on. It's just not within my price range of what I want to keep for what I would actually see myself doing with it. Now, if somebody wants to send me on a tropical destination trip though, I may consider keeping it. So brands, if you want to send me somewhere, I have the dress right for the trip. I was really excited for this jacket besides that skirt, and I was really hoping that it would work. It fits everything in my mind that I wanted. Like, it's black. I want a long black coat that's a really masculine tailored cut. It has beautiful shoulders that are pronounced but not overly pronounced to the point where it looks campy. And it has a very smooth fabric, and it's, I don't know, the tailoring is just beautiful on it. Now, why am I returning this then if everything fits perfectly? It's a great length. the fabric is not what I really wanted. So I had envisioned myself wearing something a little bit thicker coat-wise. So you do have the lining all the way from the top of your shoulders down to like, I would say right close to your bum. It does end there. It's not like a fully lined jacket all the way down, but there is a lining so it will block any of the wind and cold coming in. Now the fabric here is actually quite soft and it's really, really smooth. This is similar to the, I think the La Milla jacket from Max Mara, if you're familiar with how that feels. I don't know if the quality of the material stacks up against that one, because obviously Max Mara, you're spending like $5,000 on a jacket versus $350 for a jacket at Mango. There has to be some sort of discrepancy between the materials, but it feels very similar to that. Like a super thin jacket, and I envision myself wearing this jacket and I wanted it full length so that I could stay warm in the wintertime when I'm attending events. I'm wearing like full length dresses and outfits that I want to look chic in, like a head to toe look. This is going to be unfortunately way too thin for me to wear in the winters here. It gets really cold, and even though it's a great fashion jacket and I could wear this now in the fall, I'm gonna have to put this away the minute it hits like -10. If I'm spending that much on a jacket, it has to keep me warm. So unfortunately, this one will be going back. It is a beautifully constructed jacket. I love it. It's just not checking off every single box I need when it comes to black jackets, and I will continue my hunt. Who knows? I might have to get a second Max Mara jacket, like the Madame one in black, because I really like how that fits. But they have released some new silhouettes this year that I love, but I've only seen it in gray so far, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they're going to release a black one soon, and that just might be my, I don't know, my Christmas gift to myself. We'll see. I'm actually very excited about this because when it comes to filling in gaps in my closet for finding classic tailored items, I can sometimes spend years looking for the perfect one before I land on it, and that is a trench coat. So this is a meticulously designed trench coat from Mango. It has a very, very thick and sturdy and stiff material. I've come across trench coats before that are very lightweight. They wrinkle easily. The blue one that I have that I wear all the time that I got from Value Village for like $15, it is perfect. I love it. However, it's a very lightweight material that crinkles easily and it doesn't have a lot of structure inside of it. This one is fully lined from top all the way to bottom. There's a nice big vent on the back here to make it easier for you to move around in. I love the collars. They're a little bit exaggerated to give you a lot more structure around the shoulders. They have these really cute epaulettes up here too. And then the sleeves down here have buckle detailing, which I like because then you can cinch in at your wrist if it's cold and prevent the wind from going up into your, I don't know, your arms, I guess. It has really deep pockets on the side so you can fit, I don't know, your wallet, keys, phone without worrying about it sliding off. And then the front buttons up. It's double-breasted, but not aggressively double-breasted. It just looks very, very chic and appealing overall. It also comes with this beautiful belt that you can buckle in at the front here, although knowing myself, I probably will just tie it because I'm too lazy to belt this every single time. And the main reason I like this was because it's just so well structured. I have in the past like 10 years tried on so many trenches and they have just never fully checked off all of my boxes the way this one does, to the point where I was like, do I just go to Burberry and get my trench because they are the OG trench manufacturers? They must be doing it right. So I considered it. I didn't go yet because I didn't want to splurge that much on a trench, but I've always been open to like fast fashion brands releasing one that could possibly or potentially meet all of my needs. So a couple things that I had in mind were color. This is like the perfect trench color I've always wanted. It's a cool tone yellow, kind of a neutral beige. I have trenches that are like way too warm and look kind of pink. The material is what I've been looking for too. I don't want that like waterproof waxy material. Like I'm not going to wear this to stay out of the rain, but I also don't want to put on a bag and if it is waterproof, slide off because the material is just too plasticky. I have a trench like that. It just doesn't hit what I need. I don't want a trench that is too short. I have a couple that sit like right above my bum or in between my bum and my knees, and it's just too short for me. I wanted like a really full length one. I saw one from Totem that I liked, but I felt like the buttons were a little bit too much. And after seeing in person, I feel like the material is too thin. It doesn't have enough structure that I want. This one is literally perfect because I can layer this on top of like a dress and it looks really, really chic. Some other trenches just look, for lack of better terms, like sloppy when it's way too wrinkly and too soft. It just looks way too worn in and casual. And I wanted a really sleek, elegant, and strong silhouette. So this one nails it for me. So I think from everything from this haul so far, it's only been the skirt and this that I really, really want to keep. Everything else is like, on the fence. I probably will return them at this rate. The very last and final thing that I actually got from Mango, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm 100% returning it because, I don't know, I have the one from SEZANE. I like that one a lot more. This is kind of like the overall silhouette that I wanted, but not in the material. So this is also another white button down, and if you can't tell, this one's significantly longer than the SEZANE one. It's long enough that you could actually wear this as a dress if you just belt it in at the waist here and you're comfortable wearing like a really, really short dress. I also wanted a shirt like this that was long enough that I could put, say, that suede skirt on top of it and have a bit of this shirt peeking out from underneath the hem of that skirt. Now, my problem with a lot of these shirt dresses is that the longer it gets here, for some reason they really like to drop the armhole, and it just gets like really big and it feels like one of those batwing dolman style shirts. The sleeve gets really wide and puffy as well, and it just looks like I'm drowning in bed sheets. And while that may be a look for some people, it's just not it for me. So I actually really like that this was so long that I could wear it as a dress if I wanted to. Now the fabric is just too lightweight. Feels a little bit cheap for how much you're actually paying for this, and because of that, unfortunately, this will be going back. I don't know if I'm just like jaded by the fact that the SEZANE one is so nice and thick and luxurious feeling, but this one's just not cutting it. The silhouette is good. It just feels like it's very Forever 21 and too thin and cheap. So I do not think that this is going to be sustainable, nor will it last a long time. It just feels like the seams are probably going to rip at some point, and it's going to come apart. It's not going to last me long, so I'm sending this one back for sure. All right, that is everything, I think, from my Mango and SEZANE haul. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I found so many classic and timeless pieces from SEZANE that I'm really glad I can finally fill as a whole in my closet and kind of feel like I'm completing my closet at this point and finding classic items I just, for some reason, never had before. I'm also really excited that SEZANE is now shipping to Canada with no duties. So obviously with no duties, the prices are probably going to be a little bit higher than what you're used to seeing in Europe and abroad. So keep that in mind, but at least you're not spending an extra like $300 every time you're ordering something from SEZANE, because boy, is that scary every single time the DHL man knocks on your door. And then for Mango, I found some other pieces that I really liked as well that I've been eyeing for a while. So I'm just glad I got to snag them while they were on sale. If you wanted any of these pieces, I don't think Mango is currently on sale, but they do rotate through sales quite frequently, especially with the upcoming holiday season. So keep your eyes out for that. You may be able to snag some of these pieces. And as always, if you want any of these items, I have details for everything down below in the description box. So you guys can click right over there and find it for yourself. And let me know if timestamping helps you guys so that you can look at the key moments and click exactly what you want to see versus having to like sift through and skim the whole video and like scrubbing to find the right item. I don't know if that helps you guys. If it does, comment down below and let me know. Otherwise, I might just stop doing it just to make it easier on my end instead of having to like find parts where they start every single time. I'll just list the products out. If you guys enjoyed this video and follow along with this fun little double haul, duo haul? Is that what you would call it? I don't know. I just didn't want to separate them because there wasn't that much for each to be their own video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Realistically, I probably should have done this with the Revolve haul anyways, but let bygones be bygones. If you guys want to see more of me, you know where to find me on Instagram and then over on TikTok, where I post way more than I do on YouTube, so you can get way more content of me if you're not already sick of me as is. Otherwise, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I will see you in the next video. Love you so much. Bye!